Hello folks, glad you can make it. This video is for the new Signal bot for Telegram. This app will allow you to capture any signal from any Telegram channel, and this bot will grab it and place the trade on your Pocket Options account. What you need to know are a few key features for this, or key things that you got to do. I have several channels that I get what's called future trades or live trades. Future trades, I have a channel that will produce future trades at 5 a.m. In other words, this one channel will produce between 20 and 30 trades throughout the entire day when to place a trade. Now, when this channel produces these trades, you as the user need to monitor that channel, because that channel I am on is on the other side of the world. Here's an example. Let's say they say first trade is at 8:20 a.m. a put for AUD CAD. You have to open your Pocket Options, go to AUD CAD, and make sure the charts are in a put state. If they're not, you have to check off reversal. This one channel, all I do is wait for the future trades, mark it as future trades, and do what's called reversal trade. So when they call for a buy trade, I put a sell trade, because this channel is getting stock market readings on the other side of the world. In the US, let's say AUD CAD is in a buy frenzy. All candles are green and going up. This channel will put what's called a sell trade, because they're on the opposite end of the world. And when we are in a buy state, they're in a sell state. So all I do is mark off reversal and let it take over. It does it automatically. You as the user need to monitor these channels to make sure they are correct. Some channels will not be in the same time zone as you. Let me see if I can put an example. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't at the moment. Wait, yes I can. So, this is my current time. See, 3:27 p.m. But they're saying next trade is at 18:28. Now, if I convert this to 24-hour time, this is only 15:27. This channel is 3 hours ahead of me. However, the chart is correct. It's just this is considered a live trade, which means the bot will ignore the 18 and go with this 28. So, at 3:28 my time, this trade will go off for a call. This is not considered a future trade. This is considered a live trade. Alright, so first things first, we need to set up our Telegram channel. First thing you're going to do is open your notepad. You're going to open the README in the folder. See, here's instructions of exactly what you have to do. First things first, go here. Paste your address. Now, from this point on, I'm going to try to block everything out, because I can't show you my API keys. They're private. So, just bear with me and try to follow as close as you can. First things first, put in your phone number, which includes your area code. Click Next. Confirmation code will be sent to your Telegram channel. You will grab that code. You will paste it in here and sign in. Next, go to API Developing Tools. App title. It's got to be 5 to 32 characters and it has to be alphanumeric. So, this is just a test. You can name it whatever you want. Okay, we're going to do this for Windows. No. Android. And create application. Now, as you can see, it just posted all this information. Your best bet now is to copy all this information. Save it to Notepad. Save it all because you're going to need your API ID and your API hash, including your title name and short name. Save these just in case. I haven't need to use these yet, but just save this information. Click Save, and that's it. Now you can minimize or close. It's your prerogative. Doesn't matter. Now, once you get that all taken care of, launch the app. Give it a moment. It's going to look for your creds. It's not going to find any of your creds. So, click OK. Input that API ID. And your hash. Click OK. Give it a moment. Enter your phone number. Yes, I had an error message, but it seems to go through. Let's refresh the channels and see if it works. Okay, I think I fixed the issue. So, let's enter our API ID information again. Click OK. Enter our hash. Enter our phone number. Go back to your Telegram channel. Grab the code that appears there. Apply it. And there you go. Our channels are up and running. Even though this is my test Telegram, we're up and running. So, as of right now, none of these will work. Well, sorry. Let's go here. Double click it, or check select it. Doesn't matter. Now, each channel can be set up for martingale. Here's your martingale. Here's your default settings. It's up to you. You can change these to dollar amounts. I like what these settings are because if the first trade loses and the second one wins, I make a profit. It's your call how you want to do it. Enable martingale per channel. Your take profit and stop loss work. Once you get all these set up, save, scroll down. Now, like I said, here's that reversal. In order for this reversal to work, you need to monitor that channel. Find out when those trades go through. In fact, here, let me show you. Let me get back to that channel. Let me copy those signals and I'll show you what I mean. Okay. These are the signals that one channel produces every morning for me. These are considered future trades. So let me move this over. Since this channel is future trades, this stays unchecked. See, when it's selected, oh, see, now live mode is on, sorry. Unchecked means it's set up for future. So, if this channel produces these signals at 6:05 a.m., it'll put a put for this channel. Now, like I said, you need to monitor this channel to make sure the candles are in the correct direction. If they are not, then you must check off reversal. So instead of a put call at 6:05, it's going to do a call. So instead of a buy, it's going to put a sell. Instead of a sell, it's going to put a buy. It's reversal. You need to monitor that. Now, this also needs to be checked if you want this to work. Check it off, and if this loses the first trade, the next trade will win. Just some other stuff that tells you there's a profit and loss up here. Opens your current balance, reads your profit and loss, and tells you if you're winning or losing, how much money you made, how much money you lost. And this is the log list of all the trades that come through. All the signals that come through will show up here. Now, let's say you get on at 8 a.m. and that channel puts these on at 6 a.m. You're not going to... In other words, if you don't have this app 24/7 and you just turn the app on at 8 a.m., you're going to have to copy all these. You're going to have to copy all these. Let me do this quick. So, you're going to have to copy and paste and import. All of these are set for future trades. So, if 1500 hours, let's see, the next trade at 15, so the next trade will be here, right here, 5 minutes, at 1350. No, wrong, sorry. There is no trades at 1540. So, alright, I correct myself. This is 24-hour time thing is new to me. So, 1300 is 1 o'clock my time. Last trade went off at 1450 or 250 is my last trade of the day. So none of these trades will go through because of that time difference. But that's it. Once you set that up, you're allowed to have one during your trial period. You're allowed to have one channel. Once you check it off, sorry, I forgot one step. In the license, you will get a key. I don't have a key at this moment, but you will get the key. You will activate key. It'll give you an access token. This is your hash rate. This hash rate right here is your hardware ID. This information gets sent back to the server because once you use this key, as an example, let's just say, and I activate it, it won't go through. That key's not there. But once you activate a key, that is your key for life. No one else can use it because that key is tied to this hardware hash. This hash is your computer's ID. So if you plan on moving this software to a different system, it will not work. You need to buy a new subscription. This key will be tied to this ID. There's no way around it. There's no way to change it, fix it, or get around it. I made sure of it. So remember, once this gets installed, once a key gets activated, that's it. It's activated for that device and that device only. It cannot be transferred over to a new system. Let's say your system is not working. I can't help you there. You need to purchase a new key. One key per device. Once you activate it, validate token and check in. Once you check in, then you can apply toggle listener, which means any signals that come from this channel will go off on trading. So if you have any questions, get with me. Good luck and happy trading. Hello folks, this is the addendum to the first video. This video will show you how to input your keys and get it working properly. So watch closely. Launch it. You're going to need to enter that API ID that you got earlier. So I'm going to do it off screen. Bear with me. You're going to need to do the API hash as well. Off screen. Bear with me. Okay. Phone number next. Off screen. Make sure your Telegram channel is open because you will be getting a 5-digit code that you have to input. Input your code. Once it goes through, give it a minute, maybe 2, depending on your internet connection. It's got to read all your channels. So, as you can see, my channels are appearing, but I'm not going to show you what they are because most of my channels are paid channels that I get signals from. There are a handful of channels that are free for anybody to use, but you got to be cautious with those channels. Those free channels, those signals may or may not work. It's a 50-50 chance that they work because they have to be in the same time zone as you. You as the user have to find the correct channels that have the correct signals and correspond with your market analysis, your market conditions, and everything. I went over this on the first video, but for now I'm going to enable 2 channels. First thing I'm going to do is go to my license. I'm going to input my license key that was given to me. Just so you know, these keys, once they are used, they're used for your system, your hardware, your computer. So if you want to move this app to a different computer, sorry, this key will not work because it's tied to this hardware hash. This gives you a unique phone number that only your system can produce. Activate key, validate token, and check in. We should be good to go. Yes, we are. As you can see, I have 20 channels. I only have 2 checked off. First things first. Martingale. Enable this if you want Martingale to work. If you don't enable this, Martingale will not work on the channels. You want to enable Martingale per channel. Like I said in the first video, if channel A sends out a buy signal and it loses, and channel B sends out another signal to buy and it wins, it will not be martingaled. It will only be channel A that will be martingaled. So when channel A sends out their second signal, it'll be doubled. These are your default values. You can change them. I prefer this setting because every trade after the initial loss trade is a profit. Your call. These are in dollar amounts. Once you set that up, scroll down. Here's that reversal I told you about. You got to monitor those channels that are doing options or stocks on the other side of the world. Like I said, I have one channel that says buy, but when I look at the chart, it's in a sell state, so I do reversal. These channels are not reversals, they're live trades, so I check them off. Yes, I want martingale per channel. Scroll back up, apply, start listening. Bot 1 will start listening. One more thing I forgot to tell you. Before you start the second bot, you should open a new Pocket Options. I suggest going to demo first and check everything off, because you don't know what OTCs or non-OTCs they're going to use. I have all mine checked off, so if a trade comes in, it'll go through. That's the first thing you should do, is you should set up your favorites, because once bot 2 starts running, you can't set up your favorites. You're not going to have time. So set up your favorites before running bot 2. Now, once your favorites are set up, then you start listening. It'll listen to those channels, and the second one will open Chrome. Give it a moment. Log in and minimize. Scroll down. Any signals that come in will be produced right here. So be patient. As you can see, a signal came through. We have to let it play out. Now remember, if this loses, martingale will only work for that channel that just sent you that signal. Just let it play out. It'll automatically do the time and the money. You don't have to do anything. Minimize Chrome, minimize the app. That's it. It does it all on its own. All you have to do is make sure the channel you're getting the signals from is the correct market that you're on. Because I guarantee this chart will not match your chart if you're not on the same data server as myself. This is up to you. I have no way to fix this. This is built into Pocket Options. There are over 50 servers that Pocket Options uses. Not all of them sync to the same server. You, as the user, have to set that up. Once that goes through, that's it. The app is done. You can use it. If you have any questions, you know how to contact me. I'll see you on Telegram, and good luck.